4 changes across this 11. The big theme this week, trying to carry momentum over from the win against North Texas. And manager Brett Utley and company counter with a 4-3-3 of their own. Just one personnel change across. Josue Meneses is our center referee. He sounds the whistle, and we are underway in Fullerton. Moyano now. Attacking from the left channel now. Kaplan rolls this one forward. Back heeled off. It's Mahalik. Skies it. But it's tapped out on its way through, and it will be a corner. Good combination passing here, both around the box and then inside it. And Mahalik is not a guy that you can allow to get that much space in front of goal. Good recovery defensively for Austin at the last moment just to deflect it. AFC too, a dangerous set piece team. 3 corner goals this season. This whipped in, out swinging, nodded toward Alstrup, reflex save. Well read by Marcus Alstrup. Driven up ahead. What a touch inside. He's flanked by multiple black and gold shirts. And it ultimately comes to rest out of play. Bonachera will have the throw. Down ahead, but nodded away. Falls back to Bonachera. Pressure collapsing in on Jacobaro. Strip, the native of Denmark, works it along. Finally comes to rest at the feet of Riley Thomas. Third-team All-American collegiately. 42nd overall pick in this most recent Super Draft. Switch of play out wide to the left. It's Bonachera trying to roll it up ahead and does. Sliced back inside. It's Farkerland. Straightaway save. Cabral Carter notches his first. That Gonzalez highlighted in that win against North Texas. They felt like switching him to center forward gave them real quality. This from distance, Moyano! They left that pocket open for Moyano to step into it. And boy, did he ever step into it. Rapids 2 with a win and a Portland Timbers 2 shootout loss, plus Tacoma earning just 1 point in their match this weekend. Could result in Rapids 2 getting into the playoffs. There was a whistle. Kaplan stands over it, ready to resume play. Skylar Kaplan, the collegiate signee to University of San Diego, puts it back into play as Diaz has it now. Worked over the top. Walters will run it down. Service in, rebound off the woodwork and out. Still free at the spot, driven toward goal, it's in! DeCarlo Guerra does it again. It's a golden start in the Golden State for LAFC. Place right time for DeCarlo Guerra to net his 7th of 2025. A good ball ahead to Walters. The initial effort goes deflecting off the crossbar after the punch from Alstrup. If at first you don't succeed, try again. For LAFC 2, they've had the lion's share of the possession. They've created now 8 shots. And on their second on target, slipped past Marcus Alstrup.
The goal scored by player number 46, DeCarlo Guerra.
Guerra is a player that Junior Gonzalez has been very high on this season. Said a few weeks ago, his maturation is the biggest thing that has stood out to this coaching staff. It's impressed them all because of how young he is, just 17 years old, very versatile, been able to play in multiple positions as Thomas throws it back in to Antonio Gomez. The biggest thing they love about him, though, he does the dirty work. Issues at the back here. It falls to Mahalik. Mahalik, the cutback. Zambrano stopped by Alstrup. Alstrup telling his team just settle things down. Another opportunity for LAFC off a turnover. And Zambrano on the turn just couldn't tuck it past. Moyano drives it into a crowd, ricocheting around to Zambrano. There is the whistle, and we have reached halftime in Fullerton. No changes for either team at the halftime break. Meneses sounds the whistle, and we're back underway for the second 45 in California. He has had the responsibility of marking Jimmy Farkerland tonight, and he's done an excellent job so far. Not allowing Farkerland, save for those first 5 or so minutes of the contest, to really get into dangerous positions. Moyano now. Lifted over the top, a foot race that will be won by Antonio Gomez and cleared away by Marcus Alstrup. Alstrup booting that one forward, seeking Farkerland. 19 long passes completed so far tonight for Austin FC. Back on it is LAFC. Edge of the area, ripped toward goal, and trickling wide. That time it was Wabowo pushing forward, laying it off out to his left to Tommy. Lostway now, steered edge of the area. Desperately looking for a clearance are the visitors. He hasn't won it momentarily. Now it falls back to Alastway. Out wide, here's Torres. One of the areas going back to that Ventura County win for Austin FC that Brett Utley did not like. He felt like they relied too much on the long passing. They are a good long ball team, third most completed per 90 minutes in the league. But because of their over-reliance on long passing, he said it allowed Ventura County to get out in transition. Speaking of transition, here's Walters on the move. Walters trying to stop on his right. It's Walters, parried away by Alstrup. Some of that over-reliance for Austin FC on the long pass starting to rear its head again against LAFC 2. Moyano has been the point man on all the corners so far. This is the 6th of the night. Moyano into the thick of it, skipping around and headed away by Austin. Malik Jakupovic, who was called up to a U.S. Youth National Team today. This portion of the match brought to you by Stater Brothers Markets. On it now, here is Austin, driven toward goal, ricochets off the hands of Cabral Carter. Burton now with it. That's the crafty backheel pass, canceled out by Nava. Stepping up, here's Jules Barry. Barry, out wide, touch taken by Farkerland. Farkerland tried to cross it in, denied there by Kaplan. Torres with it, fighting off a challenge. Here's Torres, shot is blocked. Out for a throw. Austin FC starting to show signs of life. A good service in from Jimmy Farkerland on the right. Now Gomez, back on it is Farkerland. Roussel whips this in, headed toward goal, parried away. A good casual buildup. Alastway got a piece of it. Two changes made by LAFC 2. Jude Terry, James Lane. LAFC 2, they've struggled defensively on set pieces this season. 4 free kick goals allowed. Driven in toward by Torres, pushed aside by Carter. Ultimately hacked away for a clearance by LAFC 2. Alastway Slips it inside, falls out wide. Farkerlin toward goal in front, rolls wide. Terry just playing keep away from the defender there. They did give it up, but Guerra picks the pieces up again for LAFC 2. Walters now free. Walters, the cutback, falls back to him. Walters bangs it off the post. There is a whistle from Josue Meneses. Took an awkward ricochet off a defender, back through to Walters. Cairo Walters had actually hit the wheel on the goal, and then it deflected back in play. Now here comes Austin FC 2. A bit too much on that long pass forward. And that has been another one of those themes, much to the chagrin of Brett Utley and company. Yes, they have completed 60% of their long passes, but perhaps relying a bit too heavily on that aspect of their game. Here comes LAFC 2. Ponciano with options, shovels it over to Mahalik. Left off, Evans! Fiddles it wide. The late arriving run from Matt Evans and just the vision from Tommy Mahalik. Able to see Evans. Abarca with it on the right. Still Abarca inside. Abarca, Roussel pushed over the bar and out. Good job by Diego Abarca coming on in the second half, just probing around, waiting. They laid off to Marcel Roussel. Bonachera will exit as Austin will make another change. Batuan Arisi, signed in late July. The New Jersey native will come on. In swinging ball, punched away. Driven back into a crowd, takes a deflection. Turning on it now is LAFC 2. James Lane for a release option, has to give it up to Nava. Not the clearance that Cabral Carter and company were looking for. Ricci will charge back in and toss it in. Headed out of play, another throw here for Verdos late in this contest. Intercepted by Mahalik. Counter building for LAFC 2. Spurred on by Mahalik. Mahalik shuffling, lifted inside. Lane had it for a moment. Away, but it falls to Nava, who keeps it on. Saw on your screen, rather, Sporting Kansas City 2, Colorado Rapids 2 in action on Sunday. Rapids 2, a chance to inch closer to locking up a playoff spot if they can get full complement of points in that contest. Guerra pushes it forward. Now Guerra goes down. Still on it is LAFC 2. Rolled inside, Lane, shot block, Mahalik back in front, Walters, Evans! Matt Evans can't believe it. Bottling the finish on a wide open goal. Mihalik's pass toward Walters took a deflection. Evans, it fell right to him. Alstrup way out of position. Diaz comes up with the interception. There's the whistle. Josue Meneses sounds it for full time, and it's all over in California.